I'm going to show you how I went from this, which is the current state of my closet, to this when I get ready each morning when I have to go into the office. Despite having a ton of clothing, I often feel like I have nothing to wear. I like to have a lot of clothing options, as you can see behind me, and I've always had this idea that capsule wardrobes would be really limiting. I would get bored. I wouldn't be able to come up with different outfit combinations. This is where I was dead wrong. There are a few concepts in capsule wardrobes that I have discovered that have changed my perspective on capsule wardrobes forever. And if you're feeling like you never have anything to wear, I think this could be the solution for you. About a month ago, I challenged myself to, from my existing wardrobe and maybe a few pieces that I've added, I challenged myself to come up with a fall/winter capsule wardrobe, and specifically an office wardrobe, because I go into the office a few times a month, sometimes even more than that, and I struggle with getting ready. I struggle with finding things to wear. The definition of a capsule wardrobe is a curated set of clothing that you have that you choose from to get dressed in the morning. The point of a capsule wardrobe is really to minimize the number of clothing pieces that you have on hand, but maximize the amount of outfits you can wear. It's the perfect solution if you are looking to declutter your closet, if you're looking to be more minimal, if you're just embracing this idea of having fewer possessions, but possessions that make you happy and possessions that work for your lifestyle. It's genius, honestly, and I never realized until I set out to do it myself, I never realized that you could actually have a wardrobe comprised of multiple capsules. Your whole wardrobe doesn't have to be a capsule. You could create the capsules that you need for your everyday life situations. You could have 3 capsules, 4 capsules, 5 capsules. This is really yours to decide. So think about, what do you do? Do you go into an office, so you need an office capsule? Do you work from home? Are you retired? Are you going out with your friends from time to time? Do you mostly walk the dog? What are the everyday activities that you do, and what capsules can you create around those activities? I also think this video is going to be really helpful because when you are deciding on your capsules, once you put the capsule together and then you step back and look at your whole closet, it really gives you an idea of what to declutter. It becomes immediately apparent what you have in your wardrobe that just doesn't fit anywhere. I'll explain more about that in a second, but I think it helps eliminate these just-in-case items that you might be hanging on to. I also want to tell you that a really big put-off for capsule wardrobes that's been for me in the past is I find that there were a lot of old rules. You watch a lot of these videos and they tell you, you must have a white t-shirt, you must have a black blazer, you need this pair of black trousers. Well, guess what? You don't need any of that. You literally do not need anything. All you need is what you want in your capsule wardrobe. You just need to understand the fundamentals. Okay, so the number one thing when we're talking about capsule, and this is the foundation for your whole capsule wardrobe, I think that this is by far the most important thing to understand, and it's choosing your color palette. And the way I think of these color palettes is you think of the color palette as having a base color and then some accent colors. It doesn't have to be just 2 colors or 3 colors. It can be as many colors as you want. But if we're thinking about the base color, I like to think of these as the thing that you have the most of, or even the neutral colors. For me, I think about things like blacks and browns and navies. Denim, I think denim fits in that navy category, and I really think of all those as neutral colors and the base color of your capsule wardrobe. So I'm going to try to break down this whole idea of color a little bit. The way I used to shop is I would go into a store and I would see something that I liked, and it didn't really quite matter the color, or sometimes I'd be drawn to the color and that would be the first thing I would pick. And I would try it on, and if it looked okay-ish, I would consider buying it. I really didn't think about how it was going to fit in with the existing things I already had in my closet. And this is where I was messing up. If you have a color palette and you have this capsule wardrobe and you know the color palette, that's going to really help you if you go shopping and you're in your efforts to acquire clothing, because you've got that palette in mind, and then you're going to shop or bring things home knowing that what you've got in that palette, and if the thing that you're looking at doesn't fit in, it's a no-brainer. Because if you buy it when knowing that it doesn't fit in and you bring it home, it's just gonna give you the I have nothing to wear vibes in your closet. Okay, so back to this base color. So I mentioned the base color, and I'm gonna pick for my bases. I'm gonna pick black, navy, and maroon. These are my base darker colors. You could do fall colors. If you live somewhere warm, you could do summer tones. It's really up to you. See what you have a lot of in the category that you're dressing for. If you're dressing for an office, for example, see what you've got in that category and decide what bases you've already got a lot of, and that's where you start. I also was looking in my closet, and I have a lot of blue items. You know, I've got jeans here, of course, but then I just have a ton of blue things. I'm actually a light summer, and I think I didn't quite know that until recently, and I just gravitated naturally towards blue because I do feel like I look better in those blue colors. So blue is going to be another base color in my color palette. And what I also didn't realize is I used to think that if it was a capsule, it had to be all of the same shades or tones of blue. So if you picked navy, everything had to be navy. Not the case. If you pick navy or blue, then you can have tons of different shades of blue. It doesn't have to be the same shade. It could be whatever shades you like and that you have. When you have a color palette for your capsule wardrobe, everything will fall into place because what that means is everything in your capsule will match with everything. Everything is interchangeable. And like I mentioned, I'm including denim. This is blue, but I also think of it as a neutral. So if you like to wear jeans, certainly include your jeans in your wardrobe. Now I'm doing a work capsule wardrobe, so I can't really wear these kinds of jeans. I do have a pair of blue jeans that are really soft and more trouser-like, and I can actually wear those. I can just dress them up a bit. Okay, I know we're still on point one, but I do think that there's just one more thing I need to harp on with colors, and it's really understanding what colors go together with which colors. I think that this is something that's really difficult to understand for all of us. I mean, unless you're an artist and have done a lot of color theory, it's not always obvious. So I'm just going to give you some ideas of colors that go together and look really nice together and could be considered base colors. Okay, the first one is denim, brown, and black. I think that these look super classy together. You could also do, you could do something like wear a pair of jeans and a brown top with a black belt. You could do a pair of jeans with a black top and black shoes and a brown blazer. The second one that looks really nice together is red, blue, and navy. I think these colors look really pretty together. A third option of colors that go really well, ivory, camel, and navy. Super classic. I mean, you see this all the time. It's a very classic style. And then number 4, burgundy. I've got some burgundy stuff that I've recently purchased. I'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. But the burgundy, forest green, and navy looks really good together. And then number 5 is essentially white, black, and any other color. I think that this looks great. The white that I'm showing on the screen right now, it isn't a true white because that wouldn't show up on the background. This is more of like an ivory white. But when I say white, I'm really meaning any kind of white. It could be ivory, cream, even light gray. I mean, there's so many shades of white, and a lot of people think I don't look good in these stark shades of white. It doesn't have to be white. It just has to be something light and in that whitish category. And if you love colors, because I do too, and I like having a lot of different clothing in a lot of different colors, but if you like colors, that's fine. Incorporate those as accent colors. Pull them into your capsule wardrobe and wear them. There's no science here. We are simply trying to minimize a little bit so that we're not overwhelmed with choices when we're getting ready in the morning. By the way, if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. It's free. Continuing on the color thing, now we're going to move to step 2, and it's still about color because, again, this is just like the most critical thing. But what I'm going to say here is that you need something light in your wardrobe to balance out your base colors. I have had an epiphany about this. Let me tell you, this is going to change your life. Let me explain. When you have darker colors in your wardrobe, you need to add something light to your outfit because this is going to be the glue that holds your whole outfit together. If you don't believe me, try this and you will see. Try this, just add something light to any outfit and you will see this right before your eyes. Instantly will transform your look. It's going to take your look up 100 notches and make it look styled. And again, it doesn't need to be totally white. It could be any light color. anything that suits your skin tone. I'm going to put this up on the screen. If you want to take some screenshots, learn your skin tone, learn if you are warm toned or cool toned, neutral, and then you can really understand what colors go with your skin tone and what colors complement you. For me, I lean a little bit more cool. I would say between cool and neutral. I didn't realize this for so many years, and I was wearing warm colors that just did not do me any favors. And the thing that happens with capsule wardrobes, if all of your colors in your capsule wardrobe and in your outfit are dark, what's going to happen is you're going to wear that capsule wardrobe and it's going to look like you're wearing the same thing every day. It's just the way it goes. The light thing is what's really going to break that up and really transform and take it to the next level as a capsule. Okay, so let's finally get to the clothing pieces, and I'm just going to make this really easy because I have found that I think that people make capsule wardrobes really complicated. To me, it just comes down to the colors and the clothing, and then we'll talk a little bit about some accessories and things like that. But I think there are just 4 simple things. I think that it starts with the outerwear, and that could be blazers or jackets or sweaters, cardigans. Then your tops, your bottoms, and that would include pants, skirts, jeans, shorts, etc. And then your shoes. That's it. Those are the 4 components. So for the outer layer, for me, because this is a work outfit, I'm going to do 2 blazers. I'm just going to hold these up. I have these 2 blazers here. I have a just classic black blazer. It's from Target, just normal black blazer. And then this is from Banana Republic, and it's this like bluish color. And the reason why I'm including this is because I have a pair of pants that matches with this. And of course, black can go with everything. So these are going to be the 2 things I'm going to add. Just 2 blazers. I don't need to wear blazers to work every day, but those are going to be my outerwear pieces. Okay, now I'm amongst the clothing here, but now let's look at the bottoms, right? I'm going to show you these bottoms. These are the things that I'm going to add to my capsule wardrobe. So I've got these black trousers. They're just long black trousers. I've got these gray work trousers, and then I've got this maroon satiny skirt. I mentioned this year's It color, so I added this year. I can link it if you want. It's just from Target. It is a long midi skirt. You can wear this with sneakers. You can wear this with boots, and we'll get to the shoes, but this is so interchangeable. This can go with so many colors: navy, white, black, brown, forest green, another It color for 2024. So as you can see, the possibilities are endless with these. And then in addition to these 3, I'm going to have that 4th bottom be those denim trousers that I talked about. So I've got 4 bottoms in my capsule wardrobe. Let's move on to tops. Okay, so I've just counted, and it looks like I have 10 tops to go with my bottoms. And so if you take the 10 tops and then I've got the 4 bottoms, that is 40 outfits. That is going to be plenty for me to get dressed for not only the fall and the winter, but really any cold day. And my office is always cold. It's always wintertime in my office, even if it's 90 degrees outside. So that's going to carry me through the whole year. So let's take a look at what I've got. I've got this blue silky top. I've got this also, again, blue, navy with red silky top. Then I've got this is from Mango, and this is simply a navy sweater. I've got this top as well, and this is also navy again. This is from Ann Taylor. This forest green, this is from Aerie. I got this last year. A little bit more casual. I can wear it for work. I can put a blazer on top of it. This could go with the maroon skirt. Then I've got my light colors. I've got 4 light colors, right? I've got this, also from Ann Taylor. I've got this. I got this when I was in London. I'm not even sure where I got this from. I bought this a few years ago. This is just like a white button down, but short sleeve. I can wear that under a blazer. This is a crew neck, not quite white. I'd say it's cream. And then this is a nice pink light accent color. What I will say is if you've got a lot of the same tops in your same color tops in your wardrobe, that's okay. All you need to do is make sure that they're a little bit different in the texture. So this is creamy colored, it's white, and it's like a silky, tightish top. This one, also white, but it's a more of a blouse material with a collar. This one, this is a patterned white shirt, right? if I had 3 shirts that looked the same, it's not going to really be a capsule wardrobe. But because these 3 shirts look so different, even though they're all the same color, I can get away with it. Same idea with the navy. You probably noticed I have several navy things. This is short sleeve with detail on the sleeve. And then this has a collar and it's ribbed sweater. So I can kind of mix and match and it doesn't look like I'm wearing the same thing. And then finally, I will also link this. I bought this to go with the satin skirt for like a monochromatic look. I got this from Target and it looks really pretty, like with the satin skirt and this sweater. I just love this outfit. But the beauty is this can go with all 4 of my bottoms, not just that skirt. Okay, so let's talk about shoes. I'm keeping my shoes simple. I have 2 pairs of shoes that I'm wearing. One are these black Chelsea boots. I feel like you can't go wrong with Chelsea boots. They're still in style. I think they're going to be in style for quite some time. And then I have my pointy-toed Rothy's. There was a little bit of a time where it was a little iffy. Ballet flats were coming in style. I did not go succumb to the trend. I kept these Rothy's, and it looks like pointed shoes are having a moment this season, so I can link these as well. These are perfect for the office. Black shoes, gray shoes, those are interchangeable and go with everything. Okay, my very last tip is about accessories. Don't discount what accessories can do for you, because whenever I see someone, they could be wearing jeans and a t-shirt and a pair of sneakers. What takes their look from just having clothes on to actually having an outfit is all about the accessories. You don't need to go crazy for this. You just need a few things. I'm talking about a belt, some jewelry, maybe a scarf. That's literally it. When you add accessories to your clothing, it is an instant outfit. Just have one pair of earrings, one necklace, one bracelet, whatever it is. You can mix and match. You can wear these on different days. You can wear them all together. It doesn't really matter, but I think the accessories really help elevate your outfit and elevate your look. And I will link some of the accessories that I have. I actually think with accessories in particular, you want to really err on the classic side so that you're not having to update them every year. You don't want to get a new bag every year or a new pair of earrings every year, right? You want to try to keep these classic that you can just wear year over year and they will always be in style. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit of a different video type for me. I really wanted to share my thought process on making this capsule wardrobe. And honestly, I never would have had such a good feeling about capsule wardrobes if I hadn't done this video. I thought that they were going to be restrictive and uninspiring, and I found just the opposite. I honestly wish someone had told me this 20 years ago. I would have saved a ton of money on clothing. I would certainly not have bought as much clothing as I did, and it just could have been really helpful. So I hope this video helped you. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I'm going to go ahead and link a playlist. Click on it. I'll see you over there. Bye-bye.